What's going on, gamers? It's Dreamkillas representing Madden Mastermind, and yes, I threw a pick but got it right back. I'm using the Dallas Cowboys. You guys might be wondering why, because I told you guys before I'm using every team besides the Cowboys. However, you guys should be excited to know that these are money games on Gamer Saloon. So for the guys that have been wondering, saying, man, I don't play anybody worthwhile, I'd say anybody that's willing to lay money on the line for Madden, it's got to be somewhat decent. Look at that crazy kick, man. We didn't compensate for the win at all, and that's what ended up happening. So defense locked up. I'm running the blueprint, and Bill Walsh under center spread pretty much is the main stuff I'm going with. Nice little heater there. And then we get the ball back, so we got to make something happen. You can see here already the end of the first, we were using up a lot of time, and I just couldn't make any throws. My reads were off. It was the first game of the day. I think I was nervous because it was my first money game of the year. And, you know, I had fun, though, so I'll probably be doing it a lot more often as long as, you know, we can keep getting some dubs. We'll see what ends up happening with it. I've been mixing a couple other things. You guys will see on a tip tomorrow. I'm going to throw you guys some stuff that I'm going to be having in the ebook. But, you know, just a couple little pointers to help you guys hopefully move the ball downfield a little bit. Nothing out of spread, but look at that little tumble there, man. I'm not even mad at it. And you can see, I was dotting them up, and then it was just coming down to execution. So he had a good scheme to a certain degree. I mean, he was just running base coverages, not really blitzing. But we were able to, you know, punch it in there and get up 7-0, so that always helps. You can see here less than a minute and a half. He does get the ball, so it's imperative, you know, whether we can stop him here. And we threw an A gap at him. He just shakes it off like it never happened and continues on his drive here with not a lot of time. But then fortunately here we get him into a scenario where, you know, he's throwing deep. Mr. Carr ends up coming up, making a big play for us. So 20 seconds left. I was feeling good. I was like, man, if I could just get that other field goal back, go up 2 scores in the half, I mean, that would be good. You know, he wasn't doing much on offense, but, you know, he put me in basically a 3 and out, and then for whatever dumb reason, I actually went for it on 4th, but fortunately wasn't able to do anything. I'm still player locking like an idiot. You know, I know you guys have said, look at that little A-gapper. I know you guys said about turning the camera off, but it doesn't matter. You can still player lock, unless I'm still doing something wrong, which I don't think I am. But anyway, that stuff's annoying. They need to get rid of that option because it's ridiculous. I don't know who uses that. And if anybody does use it, please tell me. I mean, have you ever had success doing that? I mean, the angle's all messed up. It doesn't even, you can't see anything. I don't know. It's ridiculous. But anyways, moving on. You can see here a little bit less than 2 minutes left. They're coming around 2 minutes in the third. Durant, I seen the screen coming, just couldn't make plays. I'm diving all over the place in frustration. And this is the first drive where he's actually, you know, able to move the ball. He's seen I was blitzing pretty much every play, so finally he started mixing in the screen to keep me honest. I must say it was working, but I can't get that. Oh my goodness, man. He ties me up on some garbage. Not even a read. It was just a lucky throw, in my opinion. Just like those streaks when somebody lofts it up there. I mean, they're just throwing it up there because I guess nothing else is open. But anyway, we're going to continue on. Look at Murray, man. He was running pretty well for me today. And then Dez, I knew those outs were going to come, man. I had to stay away from him for a second because he was hitting me off on them. But, you know, again, we were able to punch it in. And I went for 2 because there's, you know, half the 4th quarter's already gone. And I figured I'm not going to get in a situation where I got to worry about him possibly beating me because of a stupid play like that. And then this one here was just a bad overthrow that I probably could have yanked. That should have been picked. Unbelievable. But then on 4th down, he throws another screen. That was retarded. I don't know what he was thinking there, but we'll take it. I'm not going to complain. For anybody that's liking the music, that's Mr. Ninth Wonder on the classic fellas. I mean, this is going to be a timeless album that's good for years to come. It's Little Brother the Listening, and it's probably one of the most incredible albums that I've heard in a long time, along with The Minstrel Show. I would say they put out 2 classic albums right along the lines. You know, they're definitely in the listening's in my top 5. And, you know, the Minstrel Show is definitely in my top 7 to 10. You know, they definitely did complete albums, a lot of subject matter, dope rhymes, dope beats, and that's really what hip-hop is to me. So, anyways, for anybody that likes hip-hop, man, definitely check that out. And now you can see here, being up 8, I mean, I don't know. I think his plan was to, look at that pick, man. That was good news. I think his plan was to, you know, try to get downfield in other ways and had to go away from his scheme because it wasn't working. But then, like an idiot, I don't know why. I mean, I had touchdowns to score, but even with money on the line, I don't care. I'm still trying to score. What the heck? Just to practice, you know what I mean? And then, fortunately, look at Church, man. He's making plays back there for us. And then finally, we yick him one last time with 35 seconds left. Lee doesn't have enough speed to break away for the pick 6. but we're liking it. And then we hit him on the corner out. Look at Witten, man. He's even diving in the end zone because we were pumped up at that point. I felt like I was finally warmed up. However, it was very late in the game. You know, so I was eager to jump into another game that you guys will see here in about a minute. And he goes with another one that could have been picked, and then throws another screen on 3rd and short. But I'm starting to adjust to those pretty well. I'm putting guys in man covers that are coming up on it, and you know, just running the flats and then looking for it. So the wide receiver screens they can be good versus zone, but I don't think they're as good as like the little screens or the little chappy screen that he's doing. So we were able to win that game. So we jumped right back into another money game. This time versus the Broncos. You know, basically the new Seattle and San Francisco. Definitely a good squad. I do like the fact that though Peyton Manning's a gorilla, he's just not as mobile as, you know, the RG3s and Russell Wilson that opens up like those read options and stuff. So that was something that, you know, it was definitely liking as far as somebody using them as opposed to one of the other teams. Their defense is pretty stout, but scheme over team, fellas, and look at Witten, man, just being heroic, getting up 7-0, continuing to run the blueprint in this game. Look at that. Oh, can't get that. This is ridiculous, man. But then we threw the double A-gapper at him. That wasn't meant to be a double A-gapper, but it worked out to be one. And then Spencer's there to pick up the ball when Peyton Manning, like, basically fumbles it. So good stuff there. You know, when you get up 14 in the first quarter, he does get the ball coming out after half, but, you know, my defense was locking up. That should have been picked. And, you know, we just continued to persevere, putting him on his toes. He had no reads. I think I got him out of his game plan early. He was coming out running pistol bunch, which, you know, has the counter and strong power and all that. But we got plays for it, little B gapper though. And yeah, so we just continued back on our scheme. And he was having a hard time stopping us. I felt at this point I was definitely warmed up. I was ready to murder somebody because of, you know, basically the lack of offense and production in the last game. So nonetheless, he was able to stop me there, even though I had the running back out the backfield wide open. So we took the points. Fortunately, we were able to kick the field goal. That was a huge misplay. I took the wrong cornerback. I wanted to blitz and moved him in, and, you know, unfortunately for him, he dropped the pass. Fortunate for me. But then he tries another. I mean, I don't know what he was doing with these reads, but threw another pick. And I should have counted, but I swear the dude threw like 4 or 5 picks. And again, this is for money, so if you guys want to say he's garbage, say it. But I don't think he was bad. He just got off to a rough start, and he had to get out of his scheme real quick. And if it was run-oriented, you know, sometimes that happens. Sometimes, I mean, oh, look at Murray, man. He's just beasting. But sometimes that happens. You got to get out of your scheme. And I wanted the 4-score lead. That's why I went for 2 there. Threw a little B-gap at him. Peyton Manning's definitely not loving life right now. I think we got a block shed that time. And then on 3rd and 18, I don't know what he was doing going into half here. But I was following this all the way, and then for some stupid reason, I stopped, and he hit me on it. So, of course, we're sending pressure that Peyton Manning's just going to knock off like it never happened. But, you know, and then completes the pass. I thought we were yicking that one too. But anyway, so you can see, though, 35 seconds. Look at Scandrick, man, with the hit power. Anybody ever doubted Scandrick is one of the best players, or not best players in Madden, but he's definitely way above average in Madden. His overall is not all the way up there, but he's not bad hit power for a corner, and, you know, he gets it done for me at safety. So good stuff there. And going into half, you know, we're down a minimal amount of time, but we're still up 25-0. That's right, we're goose egging the dude so far, and Dez has a nice little down and in. That should have been picked probably, but then we threw the drag at him. Dez throwing up the X. The man's got touchdowns to score. You know the game. And going into half, or coming out of half rather, we're throwing more pressure at him. Then he just breaks off like it's not happening. But we're up, you know, 32, which is 4 touchdowns and, excuse me, 4 2-point conversions. That was ridiculous. Anyways, but this is his best drive right here. I mean, he was just diligently moving downfield. I mean, I was kind of taking the lax approach, but not to discredit him, he was able to move the ball on me. However, too late, in my opinion. You know, he couldn't stop my offense, and at this point, I'm just trying different stuff. You guys will see here, the game sort of drags out because I was literally running like so many random formations just to try different stuff, and, you know, I just wanted to see what kind of looks I could get out of it because he was running a lot of zone, and yeah, I was going to try to take advantage of it and just try some plays. I've been labbing, mixing in when, you know, I have the leads. Could have probably scored a touchdown there, but I'm juking all over the place like an idiot. And then, what else did I do here? Yeah, I was running some double tight end sets to the right. I forget what they call them, like east right and west right or something like that in Bill Walsh's playbook, but they got all kinds of goofy stuff. And then on 4th and goal, we actually fumbled on the 1, and he was able to get it back. But, you know, we're still locking up on D. It makes it hard to see, like, the way the camera's set up here. I think it makes it kind of hard to see your receivers. But he was able to get the 3rd and 10, so that was good stuff for him. We knocked that one down. And then we threw an A-gapper at him, made him incomplete the pass. Then we threw a B-gapper at him, and he was able to complete the pass. So, jeez, man. Like, my defense is right there, but just not doing it. So, then he tries going up top, which was a mistake. We were able to click on with Claiborne, get the pick, so we're liking that. Yeah, and then for anybody, again, I'll still be doing rank. I'm going to be mixing in. I guess I'll just have to wait till I get to the top 100. I'm sick of seeing complaints of people saying that there's bums and so on and so forth. I'm just trying to, you know, just play the game and do what I can. I don't have all day to sit here and play 100 ranked games, but, you know, maybe we'll just mix in the money games and see what kind of competition we could get. And then, fortunately for him, you know, I had to actually punt there because that was bad, but then he just throws up another duck, and we get another pick. So, I mean, this last quarter, I think, took like 30 minutes to play because it was like pick, incomplete, and just ridiculousness all over the place. But we're not mad at it because, you know, obviously we're in winning position here. And for money, I guess, you know, you are going to finish out the games, even though I would have quit this and just went to one that I probably could have won because, you know, time can be money. You know, if he sits there and wastes an extra 10 minutes, that could have been another game for him. But whatever, I'm not mad for him finishing that out. It gave me a chance to lab some stuff on defense. We're throwing another B-gapper at him, and then we throw another B-gapper at him, get him that time. And then we throw more pressure at him. He still can't get it off. And you can just literally, I mean, I just threw another blitz there and got a pick that time. I mean, when you know that they're in trouble, like, literally, I'll send pressure every single time. I don't care. But then, fortunately, we were able to punch it in, I think, for our first, like, another blitz. And that was a good little play there. I wish I knew how to do that. And then he throws up the streak because the pressure was in his face. And finally, he blocked some people. I mean, I think he blocked the tight end and running back that time. That should have been picked. But Madden, at this point, I guess my team was so tired from intercepting. Well, actually, no, they're not, because now Heath is getting in the mix of things, trying to get that going. So he finally quits. Guys, I'm dreamkillas from Madden Mastermind. Please leave a like in the video and let me know who to use next on the teams. As far as money games go, I will be sticking with the Cowboys because I feel like they give me the best chance to win. Thanks for watching, guys.